Russia tests firing nuclear-capable missiles.
What's the latest on Ukraine, Mr. President?
Just hours after the American president said his Russian counterpart has made up his mind and will follow through with his threat of an invasion of Ukraine that could happen in days.
It will create false pretext for invasion, and it will amass troops and firepower in plain sight.
At a security conference in Munich, the U.S. vice president urged Russia to keep a diplomatic door open. But if diplomacy leads to a dead end,
we will impose far-reaching financial sanctions and export controls. And we will target those who are complicit and those who aid and abet this unprovoked invasion.
Ukraine's president flew to Munich on Saturday, where he told Western leaders sanctions should begin now and called for his country to be included in any deal struck with Russia.
Мы должны объединить все усилия.
In Ukraine's east, Russian-backed separatists declared a full military mobilization and began evacuating people, citing claims without evidence that Ukraine was readying an offensive of its own. The move to evacuate people followed an increase in shelling along the ceasefire line in the last few days, raising Western fears Russia is creating a pretext for an invasion. Meantime, in Moscow, President Vladimir Putin and his close ally, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko, watched the ballistic missile launches. A show of military strength at one of Europe's tensest moments since the Cold War. Foreign ministers from the G7 nations met on the sidelines in Munich, where they said they saw no evidence of Russian military de-escalation, but reiterated there are still pathways to avoid war.
Thank you so much.
Through a translator, the Ukrainian leader said, while he's hoping for diplomacy, his country is prepared for whatever comes next.
We are not going to advance on anyone, but we stand ready to respond to everything. We cannot remain passive. We cannot say on the daily basis that war will happen tomorrow.
Caryn Ceolin, CityNews.